I purchased a home using my own savings for the down payment, but my girlfriend insisted on having equal ownership. When I declined to include her on the title, she escalated things by hiring an attorney and involving her parents. I've been with Sarah for 3 years, and we started living together 2 years ago in a cramped, run-down apartment. Despite its flaws, we made it work, splitting all expenses evenly, even though my tech job pays more than her decent but lower-earning role. I never minded the 50-50 split. It felt fair, and I didn't complain. Roughly 8 months ago, we began discussing buying a home together since rent was eating up our money with no return. I'd been saving diligently for a down payment and had a strong credit score, making me confident I could secure a mortgage. Sarah was enthusiastic, and we spent weekends browsing listings online and visiting open houses, which was exciting at first, like we were envisioning our future together. Things got tricky when we moved toward making offers. I met with a mortgage advisor who explained that applying solo would qualify me for a larger loan, up to $500,000, compared to $350,000 if Sarah was included, due to her student loan debt and less favorable credit. This meant we could afford a nicer home in a better area. I shared this with Sarah, and she was initially upset, feeling uneasy about not being on the mortgage or title. I reassured her that the house would still be ours together in spirit, as we'd share the home and our lives, even if my name alone was on the paperwork. I explained that a $350,000 budget would limit us to older homes needing repairs or less desirable neighborhoods, while my solo application could secure something better. After some discussion, she seemed to agree, and we proceeded with me applying a loan. I used $75,000 of my hard-earned savings for the down payment and covered inspection fees, closing costs, and other expenses. Sarah chipped in for minor things like moving costs and some furniture, but I bore the bulk of the financial load. We found a wonderful $420,000 home in a great area with good schools and a spacious yard, exactly what we wanted. The mortgage approval went smoothly, and Sarah was involved in every decision, from selecting the house to choosing decor. She was as thrilled as I was. But at closing, she asked about being added to the title. I reminded her we'd agreed I'd be the sole owner due to financial reasons. She argued she assumed she'd still have legal ownership, despite not contributing to the down payment or qualifying for the loan. I explained that it wouldn't be fair for her to have ownership without financial contribution, as she could walk away without responsibility if we split, leaving me with the mortgage. She went quiet, and I thought the issue was resolved. But weeks later, she kept raising it, saying I was treating her like a guest rather than a partner. I clarified she wasn't paying rent. We continued splitting utilities and groceries as always, but she felt insecure about her lack of legal stake. A month after moving in, she proposed contributing to the mortgage to earn equity. I explained that's not how it works, since the loan is in my name and my responsibility. I suggested she focus on paying off her high-interest student loans first. This sparked a heated argument where she accused me of being controlling and making her feel like a roommate. I insisted I wasn't, emphasizing our partnership and shared life, but she felt I was dismissing her concerns. We chose the house together, but the financial aspects were my responsibility, which I thought was clear. Tensions lingered, and she grew meticulous about tracking her spending on household items, making snide remarks about living in my house. I pointed out she never acted this way when we rented and split costs equally. Then, she revealed her parents. I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.